Can I ask you, take a quick little left turn here? So what is the general advice that you give to new artists sort of just starting out? So new people that are kind of listening. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean like new, but I mean like, is it don't do this? Is it don't do, like.
If anybody had said that to me, would I have listened? Hell no.
Touché.
What would they know? You know? What would I know? So no. If this is the thing that makes you happy, if this is one of the things that makes some sense in your life, don't do it for fame. Because if that doesn't happen, you're going to be a very twisted human being.
Yeah.
Okay, so just do it. Just, like Nike say, just do it, You know what I mean? Just do it.
Where they got it, right.
Probably, but just do what makes you happy. Whether doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is as long as you get out of your bed and whatever it is you do makes you happy. As long as you're not harming anybody, go for it.
Yeah. I like that idea of doing it for the right reasons.
You betcha.
Doing it because it is what. Being creative is what gets you out of bed, or making music is what gets you out of bed, or listening to your guitar player play this lick that just surprises you and you go, this is what the song always was. I can't believe no one else picked it this moment. Like those things are the reason to make records, It
resonates, it all resonates with you. All of the pieces fall, the pieces can be all floating out into space, but when you do what it is you love, they all seem to fall together nicely.
Yeah. And it's a tough business, right? It's a tough business. It's a strange business.
It's a lot of things. It is a business of great belief in oneself you have to have. And some days a diamond, some days a stone.
I'm putting that on a T-shirt. I'm putting that on a bumper, and I'm going to be rich. Forget about music.
and so, like I just say to people, I don't know what it is. I just know that I've had good people around me, people who have believed in me, people who tell me when I blow it, you just blew that, Marcia.
Yeah.
You need people who are honest with you. And I've had some great people around me. And that is my blessing, starting from my mother and my godmother and my godfather. My father died when I was young, so I didn't know him. But the people around me as a child. And then when I came to Australia, and, it's not an easy business. No, it's not. But it depends on how, I can't even say determined. It's about work, man, like anything. If your gig is putting peaches in a jar, make sure you do it better than anybody else.
Yeah.
Or I should say, you can. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Just do it better than anybody else, and somebody will notice.
Yeah.
You just got to work hard. In anything you do in life, you have to work hard. And life is relationships too. That's what you really learn the older you get. Life is all about relationships, and it's important to nurture. Every person that you run into is as important as the most important person you've ever met being the queen. You get me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's important in your life.
Yeah, that one really gets me. That's the one. It's not about getting somewhere or getting to someone or finding somewhere or finding someone or something. It's just doing every day.
Doing every day, and every day is a blessing, like I have a thing like a great, I'm grateful for. I have a grateful book.
Yeah.
I write it in every day, but I sit down quite often and just write what I'm grateful for, and I have a lot to be grateful for. I mean, I'm quite aware that 50 years in this industry and being relatively successful is a big thing. I'm never going to be blasé about that, okay?
Yeah.
I know how hard I have worked.
Yeah, that's right.
To have gotten this success, and I don't plan to stop working hard towards what it is I do, because it's what I do.
Yeah. And I got to say, I am, as a fan, I'm just rapt you're going to keep doing it, because I really love those early records, Marcia. I mean it. I'm not just playing. They bring me a lot of joy. I listen to them, and the band's hot, and you sound incredible. And so thanks for making those records, and thanks for doing what you do from one person to another,
This is what we want to hear as music makers.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you never take for granted, You put it out And I've always said, music's interesting because you don't bring anything knowingly over the threshold of your home that you don't like.
Yeah.
And, when people bring my music into their homes, it makes me feel very loved.
Yeah.
Very welcomed and very loved. Yeah. That's a nice
Well,
thing.
we'll see you here later in the living room as we play you. And thanks for giving us a little boogie. And thanks for so much for being on the show today, and for the way that you really think about things and frame kind of the music business. To me has been really, really refreshing to hear, and I hope for a lot of people kind of really interesting to hear.